get into. This will make some nice 2x6s for the neighbors. I'm gonna work today on milling a bunch of logs for these next door neighbors. Gotta clean this out. Center it to start with. This is one of my rainbow trout I caught. Some cayenne. I'm going to do these a little differently. I put them in racks. Start with this. We'll see how that works out. Alright, back. I pulled the trout out. I left that in for a couple hours, so we'll see how it turns out. Oh yeah. Much better now. It's got grease in there. It was just unfortunately I couldn't find it. I'm going to need to find it before long because I'll need to grease it again after a lot of use. There we go. Okay. We'll put this back on the chainsaw. And do I need to loosen this? Oh my goodness. Deal here. Well, that other end came out perfectly straight for the cut. So that fix that I did before sharpening the chain was perfect for it. So that was the problem. It was just a worn bar. So it's all good now. Back in. I think I'm going to drive around. I want to pull this end up. Huh. Yeah, I think I'll bring the tractor around. So you'll see me come around in a second. And it's a big log. This one is 19 foot 4 inches. This is the small end. It's at 14 and a half. Get rid of the bark, you're at 13 and a half. So then you got to figure you're going to lose some. Let's say right around 11 inches. And I'm doing an inch and a half, plus I'll get a couple out here. I'll get 2 here. I'll get at least 8 by the time we get done. Well, it's Thursday morning. That was the long logs for the top and bottoms that Sage is walking on from that one log. This one's starting to bow that she stepped on, starting to bow up from the heat. So I need to get some weight on it. These boards are going to be for a different project. They've got twists and stuff. What I'll probably do later is I'll cut them shorter because I'm going to use them. I may take the time to build a watershed for my 500-gallon tank down below with this wood over here. So that may be a quick project I'll do this year that won't cost me any money before I develop the spring. But it'll be just one more project to get done. And I'm going to go up and get a log right now. I want to cut and mill more wood. This is Thursday. My video comes out tomorrow morning. So I didn't get a chance to build the walls in this video, but the next video I will be building walls for this shop build. I've got all the trees around the shop completely trimmed up between 15 and 20 feet. I'm going to say probably closer to 20 feet, but maybe a little below it. I have a pulley system that I can use to help lift the walls. We'll get that going. I really want to get the walls up and get the roof on and get wood milled. It's going to take probably all summer to get this build dried in. It's just going to take the time. And then this winter I'll probably be making the doors and maybe even working on the windows and building the windows, tearing apart those rotten windows that I've got, getting the window frames dismantled and copied, and then I'll reassemble the glass with new frame. So that'll be a project this winter out of pine is what I'd like to do. And I've got already a bunch of wood cut that I can utilize for that. Of course, I only got it partially cut so that I wouldn't have little pieces warping on me. So we'll see how that all holds up. It's underneath the build, so it's in the shade, but we're just now getting into the really hot weather, so who knows. One of the things I've been doing is I've been using 1/4-inch spacers, and really they highly recommend 3/4-inch spacers for your wood to get them really dry. So I might switch to 3/4 stuff from here on out, but right now I got a bunch of 1/4 stuff, so I may just finish this build using that, and then I'll switch to 3/4 stuff in the future. And I'll use this stuff as kindling. See what I can do. I might clear a little more just to see if I can't maybe get to where I can back up to it, because if I can lift it I could probably pull it out of here. All right, well, this is where I'm at. I've got a couple divots here and in front because it was in four-wheel drive, which are causing me problems. I mean, I can certainly lift it enough. It's just a matter of getting to the piece of wood that's got to go under. It's lifted. That's what I thought. Okay. Let's see if we can pull this out with a chain. Son of a gun. I just wanted to say thank you for watching. I just finished editing the video, so I'll have it out this morning. And next week I should have these logs that I pulled in here yesterday, all milled, turned into 2x6s for the wall builds. I expect to have enough lumber from this to do 2 or 3 walls, so we'll see how far I can get next week on those and get them framed up and erected. So I just want to thank you for coming along. Sorry I didn't get as far as I had hoped. I did help a neighbor this week for a couple days. I spent, supervising what he was doing. And then I really only have had 3 days of work here. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. If you can give me a thumbs up if you liked my video, I'd appreciate it. And if you're not following, please hit the logo, or at the end I'll have another link to follow my channel. You will get notifications whenever a new video comes out. I try to put them out on Friday mornings. And sometimes, just depending on what I want to get done, it may extend a little longer, but I'm pretty consistent. I make sure I get a video out once a week. Thanks for watching again. Have a safe 4th of July, and we'll see you next week.